about some of these news stories, starting with the Toys for Tots one. And that's always a good thing around Christmas time, where they're collecting toys for children at 77 local businesses. Toys and monetary donations to buy specific kinds of toys are gladly accepted. The campaign will be over on December 21st, but donations will continue to be taken by phone through December 23rd. From December 21st to 23rd, families are able to do open shopping, which allows them to set up appointments to shop for toys for their children. They already have 44 people signed up for open shopping. The area receives a supplemental donation from the Toys for Tots Foundation, and local gathering places like churches and food pantries get together and collect names of families who need assistance. And each child receives 3 toys, stocking stuffers, and a book for the holidays. To make donations, to see the list of drop-off locations, toy suggestions, or apply to receive a gift, you can visit wdt.me/toys. That's wdt.me/toys. At the moment, does not seem to be loading, but when that does load, wdt.me/toys. This year, Toys for Tots is looking for donations of Legos, art supplies, hair supplies, fidget toys, and other items. Last year, Toys for Tots distributed over 6,600 toys to 2,300 children in the North County, and they expect to do more this year. They have received a large number of emails from parents who wrote saying they've never had to do this before. So that's a good thing, right? It's popular, it's useful, it's sure taking off, and bigger every year. So speaking of things taken off, the CCOM Federal Credit Union branch has opened on Route 3 in the town of Watertown. CCOM is a Messina-based credit union, and they opened a 3,600 square foot branch in a standalone building across from Tots Center Shopping Plaza on Tuesday. They moved from a smaller branch at 605 Coffeen Street. Now, CCOM began looking for a new branch after finalizing a merger with United Neighbors and entering the Watertown market. The former branch was inside of a plaza and was a smaller building. That branch could not offer the amenities the new location offers, such as the ability to meet with personal financial advisors and mortgage lenders, and did not have a drive-through and an ATM. CCOM's customers can now get the full-time experience that other branches offer. The new branch looks like and has the same footprint as others in the credit union, with a tower-like structure at its entrance that prominently displays the credit union's logo of a wave. So good job on that CCOM branding there. So CCOM chose the Route 3 site because the town center is a growing retail area with plans for Dick's Sporting Goods and TJ Maxx stores opening there soon. All operations were moved to the new location on Arsenal Street. The new hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Friday. They have 7 New York branches: Messina, Potsdam, Malone, Canton, Ogdensburg, Plattsburgh, and Watertown, and 2 Vermont branches in South Burlington and Essex. So there's your bank news. Federal Credit Union, not bank, right? Credit union is different than a bank. And so next we're talking about the tree lighting, and I think we used up all of our viewing credits to view the news story. But let's see if the incognito window works, and lately that they've been catching us anyway, so I guess there's no photo. That's okay though. City Public Works crews adorned a tree in front of Watertown City Hall with lights on Tuesday. The city's Christmas tree lighting ceremony will be at 6 p.m. Friday, followed immediately by an annual Christmas parade. The parade is themed Christmas in Garland City. They will follow a new route this year, beginning at Washington and Winslow Streets, then proceeding down Washington Street to Stone Street. The parade can be viewed from either side of Washington Street. And next up, there is a Vietnamese coffee shop. Have you ever had Vietnamese coffee? I think I did once. I was eating in a Vietnamese restaurant, and I got this cold coffee, and it was pretty dang good. So there's a Vietnamese coffee shop to open in the newly renovated Paddock Arcade. And can we view this photo? No, we cannot. That's okay. Han Lee is bringing Vietnamese coffees and culture to the newly renovated Paddock Arcade. So Ms. Lee lived in Vietnam until she was 17. She's opening a coffee shop that specializes in coffees from her native land. The coffee shop will be called Caffeine Holic. It will open early January in the Paddock Arcade storefront that formerly housed Europe Cakes. Vietnamese coffee is rich, flavorful, and sweet, brewed from Vietnamese coffee beans using a special filter. And Caffeine Holic will offer coffee mugs and merchandise, bags of coffee, and baked goods from a local bakery. The coffee shop will be open 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. on weekends. The Watertown Local Development Corporation, also known as the Watertown Trust, is providing a $50,000 loan to the business to buy equipment and for renovations. Caffeine Holic is good news for the Paddock and downtown because they spent over $500,000 in improvements in kind of that part of the Paddock Arcade. They were looking for an early morning coffee shop to open in what is considered the oldest indoor mall in the country. So on Saturday, they celebrated the Paddock's grand reopening just in time for the holidays. To kick off the occasion, several hundred holiday revelers stopped by the quaint shopping establishment for Small Business Saturday. And with the opening of Caffeine Holic and Boba Tea, all the first floor storefronts will be full. Josie Posey Co., which is a children's clothing store, had opened its doors on Saturday with the grand opening slated for this Saturday. Other new businesses on the second floor include a photographer studio, yoga studio, salon, and a crystal business. So they hope to start a weekly winter farmers market soon and other community events in the common areas of the indoor retail center. That's exciting, right? Indoor winter farmers market. Europe Cakes recently relocated from inside the arcade to a location fronting on Public Square to help increase its exposure. And as for Paddock's renovations, the building's facade got a major facelift with the new limestone exterior, new custom doors, and a paint job on the outside and the inside. 4 new market rate apartments have been added to the building, and so that's interesting and cool improvements and updates to that area. And so next, we are going to talk about 2 local businesses. And as we're doing that, if you're a regular watcher of the show, you might know that for some reason I got logged out like right before doing these. So I'm sneakily, well, I guess not so sneakily since I'm announcing it, but getting logged in the other window. So that way we can show you and talk about Myers Pizza. So you know Myers Pizza, they do something really cool that basically every pizza place should do, and it's simple to do, and a lot of them do, but not enough. They have like a weekly contest. And so we recommend that if you're a Facebook type of person, you search for Myers Pizza, and you end up at facebook.com/Myers Pizza, click the like button, and then every week they have people guess in the comments what the pizza of the week is, and then the person that guesses like close enough to it gets a free pizza. So that could be you, but also it gives you an idea of like what they're trying, or might give you idea for your own pizza. So this is new, chocolate cupcakes with rainbow vanilla meringue icing for $10. So that's cool, but let's find what we came here for, right? Let's find the pizza. What are their, first of all, daily specials? Okay. Meatball pizza is this week's specialty. House-made meatballs with ground beef and sausage on top of a provolone and mozzarella blend with special Italian spice blend. And and there's the Toys for Tots again. But what I personally, and this is just my preference, is I like to go and find where people were guessing. So here's the contest. You go, and there's not even that many comments. So like your chances are pretty good if you just made your at a point to every. So when do they post this? I assume on maybe Monday or Tuesday. So maybe every Monday or Tuesday, set an alarm and go to this page and post your guess. So the guesses this week, because sometimes the guesses are better than the end result. Chicken parm, lasagna, pizza, sausage, or ground beef, garlic, basil, oregano, tomato sauce with ricotta parm and mozzarella. And so this was Stephanie guessed the closest to meatball pizza. The other guesses were smoked cream cheese base, mozzarella, fresh peppers, chicken cordon bleu. So that's some interesting kind of pizza ideas there, right? And so this is Myers Pizza. They're at 4 West Church Street in Adams, New York. And if I can find the window where I was talking about all this. So they are closed on Monday, but then they're open 3 to 8 all other days, but then Friday through Saturday, 3 to 9. Myers Pizza only serves the best pizza and wings in town. Myers takes pride with their finest ingredients. Their dough is hand-stretched daily. The secret recipe pizza sauce is mixed fresh each day. Your pizza crusts come in traditional or thick upon request. And now as we wind down, let's talk about StorageMadeEasy.com. They're up there in Evans Mills. Whether you're looking for a self-storage unit to store your valuable personal belongings or managing logistics for your business, chances are pretty good that you want to avoid dealing with unexpected hassles and surprises. Long wait times, poor or offensive customer service are just a few of the things you need to be concerned about. Storage Made Easy is your complete resource for a home or business self-storage near Watertown, New York. So they are the sign these days says KO Storage, but that is StorageMadeEasy.com. Find their phone number, pay online, check out their units, check out their pricing, check out their specials, and just research what it is that you want to know about the featured, climate-controlled, reviews, etc. StorageMadeEasy.com. And speaking of websites, Watertown 365 is the hub for what we do. And here is where you can find out about some of the news that either we couldn't fit in or is even more up to date than what we had time for, including Denny's has closed in Watertown. So you're going to want to find out about that, the Denny's on Arsenal Street. And then we can scroll down and find out about the United Way funding an adult literacy program. You can find out about how they've cleaned up debris at the vacant Butler Pavilion as homeless residents shelter on Main Avenue. Asking about that pesky Watertown Golf Club that people have opinions on. And so speaking of opinions, it makes you want to go over to the Facebook page. So there's the Festival of Trees lights up at Salmon Run Mall, crow hazing continuing, so you can find out about all those news stories. But then you can comment. You can leave your feedback by going over to this Facebook link to take you to facebook.com/Watertown365. And then when we check out what's happening here in the comments section, so Deborah about Denny's closing says another warning shot, system to crash soon. So there's a little scary doom and gloom. We see that the Bad Apple Saloon Daily is talking about Nashville chicken wrap, beef nacho supreme, French dip, etc. And we're looking for some more comments. So there's a lot more comments about that Vietnamese coffee shop we mentioned. And what are people saying? Congratulations and oh hell yes. So some people are excited about that Vietnamese coffee shop. What's it called? Caffeine Holic, I think. That will be opening soon in Paddock Arcade. And looks like that is what we have as far as the comments. More hating, and up to you to decide if rightfully so or not, but more hating on the golf course idea. Can the city run a profitable Watertown golf club? We personally would not renew our membership unless it's a standard golf course with 18 holes. So people have their likes and dislikes, people have their preferences. And looks like that is it for us. So, contact at Watertown365 if you want to talk with us. 315-221-9887. We cover news from Fort Drum, Brownville, Watertown, and Black River, and so much more. Facebook.com/Watertown365 and Watertown365.com. So it is officially December. We are in the home stretch of the year. Holidays will be here before you know it. Time is flying by, and so that's why it's so important for you to just stay up to date on what's happening in all like the local events, including some of this fun Christmas stuff, right? Like the Toys for Tots and the parade, etc. So we'll catch you later. We'll catch up with you soon with more local Watertown news, and we'll just be back at that time. Bye for now.